So let's go ahead and do that. Like I said, this is probably the next video for Wednesday, May 6th. I think that's the day. May 6th or May 5th. I don't know. I know that the previous part is being uploaded tomorrow. Yeah, so it'll be May 6th. Okay. Alright, anyway. We gotta talk to this guy. And the gist of this side quest is that you have to help the Shumi finish the Laguna statue. And like I said, it's a lot of walking back and forth. Especially how the way the game does it. No, we'll do it. We'll do it. Alright. So, where are they? Yeah, because we're not like geologists or anything, so help us out. And the specialist that he referring to is the Shumi that was at the entrance at that round table that told us about minerals. So bluestone, you would think to go to the water. No, don't do that. Just come to the left here and click over here. I thought the water too, but I was like, well, let me just look at these poorly rendered stones back here. Come to find out, this is the stone. So, yeah, the blue stone is right there. Yeah. And Squall can't help but to slap his forehead. Like, really? Alright, windstones. Everything, by the way, everything is here in the village. Like, you don't have to go outside to the world map to get these. So, that's a plus. Now, come over to this screen and then go over one more screen. And it should be a rock right over here. By the way, I'm not doing that, by the way. When that prompt comes up, that means you're close to an area that you could search for the stones. So you just come over here in this little corner, and then you'll have the windstone. This is the guy I was talking about at that table. He'll give you a hint for each individual stone. And even though where you know where the stones may be early on, you have to do these stones one at a time. Yeah, so this was what I'm saying. It's tedious, especially how the way the game is set up, because you can't jump ahead. You have to do it accordingly, which is dumb, but okay. So here's your stupid windstone. It sucks that we can't get to actually see the stone slotted inside the statue. Life stones, okay. So we have to climb up some vines, which I kind of feel like it pays homage to Final Fantasy VII when you're on the railroad tracks in North Coral. When you go in the bird's nest and get the Phoenix Downs. I think it's a Phoenix Down in there, I believe, or whatever item is in there, but you got to climb up here. Then Squall is automatically doing that, not me. Okay, sound like the lawnmower guy just ran over something very, very hazardous. Because, I mean, it made a loud noise. Alright. Did that drop? No, it didn't. I don't know if that's technically a hidden draw point behind that statue or not. I can't remember. Shadow stones. Okay. You find those in the shade. Now, everything is open area in the Shumi Village, except for the very entrance where we got the ultimate spell over to the left. But instead of going to the left, we're going to go ahead and go to the right. And it's like as soon as you get off the elevator. And that's where the shadow stone would be at. Because pretty much everything is out in the open. So, can I fast forward this? I don't think it'll let me. Because oh yeah, it does. Oh, okay, cool. Certain scenes it won't let you fast forward for whatever reason. It'll just exit out, but. Thank goodness for fast forwarding. Alright. Oh, it came back. Cool. Hey. Yeah. 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 Come on. Come to Papa. 14. Alright. So I got 24 so far. Alright. It's right over here. Hey, I know it's here. Don't play with me. It's weird because the prompt came up. The prompt came up when I got here, not. Well, I don't know. Anyway, we got it. So fast forward because I'm just very fortunate for this fast forward feature in this remaster. I cannot stress that enough. All right. Come all the way back to the sculptor. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Alright. I think we got one more stone after this. Yeah, water stone. Okay, so here's the thing about the water stones. You would think to go to the pond to go get the water stones, but you don't go there. What you need to do is actually go into the artisan's house and come over here in this sink. Wait, what? You use a stone to wash your dishes? Or just wash in general? Okay. That's a bit weird, but okay. To each his own, I suppose. Alright. Now, this is just one half of the side quest. Yeah, it's complete for now, but you got one other thing you gotta do. First of all, you have to talk to the elder, and second of all, in order to trigger the second portion of the side quest, you have to go all the way out the village. Yeah, pretty like I said, it came back. Pretty tedious, pretty tedious indeed. I like how I'm only getting 3 Bazagas, but like 10 and 14 Ultimas. It's really weird. Okay, so what's the gift? I don't see anything. Yeah, we're all are. I like how Quist is leaning, even though she's kind of, well, I guess she is looking in the right direction. But I like how she just leans in and is like, what are we looking at here? All I see is a palm. But there's nothing there. I'm so lost. Like, we don't have a gift. Oh. Um, okay. Okay. The Sylvia Quistis was like, okay, these guys are a bunch of weirdos. Again, okay, so why is it that the souvenir is a better gift than the freaking actual gift? Now, Phoenix Pendant is a great one, a great item. You can actually use that as an item to summon AGF. And whenever that summon appears, I think it actually does. It's been a very long time since I've actually used that summon. So I think what it does is it actually does an attack, and then there's a 12.5% chance that when your party dies, there's a 12.5% chance that it can be revived by the Phoenix, because that's what Phoenixes do. It dies and simply are reborn in the ashes. Well, at least that's what it does in Harry Potter. I don't know if it does dies and get, reborn itself, revitalizes itself. Now, whether or not it's in actual ashes, I'm not sure. But I know that's what happened in Harry Potter. Fox. It was such a beautiful, beautiful looking bird. Yeah, it makes sense. It's nice to see that Squall actually tries to understand people. Like Mayor Dobe, when he was explaining why it is that some people have to fight. And it's not to degrade Mayor Dobe, although what he thought when he was like, don't tell me he's going to try to talk to him. And Mayor Dobe was like, I'm going to go talk to him. And Sophie has such the biggest crush on the Laguna, but I can't blame the girl. The man is fine. And yeah, that is true. It shows that Squall, kind of developed as a character, because he wouldn't even, when we first, played as Squall, he wouldn't even take the time to try to look at other people's perspective on certain things. But seeing how the way he talk about the Shumi now and Mayor Dobe and his thing on why people should fight and why people are peaceful, and but both are required for the world, like good and evil. It's an interesting thing to his character, and I do like that about him. It's kind of like with Cloud. Cloud didn't care when he first started about it because Avalanche is nothing but a job, but as time went on, he began to care and just discover things about himself. Well, I'm not going to go off into it, but yeah. So I like it when characters grow like that. It actually makes them more realistic. I mean, the same thing with Noctis. Again, Cloud, Squall, and Noctis are the three main Final Fantasy protagonists that are often labeled as emo, and it's like, they're not emo. Oh God, he said that in yellow words, and it's flashing. This is what happens when you misspeak. You have to do something that you don't want to do. But anyway, there's a lot more emotion to Squall, Cloud, and Noctis that meets the eye. And I think people forgets that. I can kind of understand Lightning. I don't like Lightning's character at all. And I've never played Lightning's Return. I only played 13 and 13-2. And I never beat 13-2, but I've played and completed 13. But I've played 13-2. I've never actually beaten it. The anguish of a Shumi that doesn't want to do anything. That was that sound. Hey, buddy, you okay? You'll be okay, buddy. But yeah, Final Fantasy 1 got Warrior of Light, Final Fantasy 2, Firion, 3 I think is Luna, 4 is Cecil. Cecil had to grow as a character, considering what he had done in the game. 5 is Bart's. I've only played 5. I've never completed it. I've gotten to the point where you hear the battle on the big bridge. 6 is Terra. Terra was a bit confused because of she was freaking brainwashed. So this is actually pretty good. I actually need to complete that game. The problem with 6 though is that it's kind of hard to access it. I was thinking about buying a SNES Classic. And one of the reasons why I wanted it, the Classic, is to A, to have, and B, to play Final Fantasy VI. Now, let's go back into Final Fantasy VIII for just a sec. I went back out of the village completely. I don't know if you actually have to go out of it completely. I do because I don't want to be lost. Like, I think I've read that you have to go all the way up the elevator, but like I said, I don't know if you actually have to exit the village, but that's something that I do. Just, to be on the safe side. Because the game doesn't give you no indication that you have to, there's a part 2 to this. Anyway, 7, I already talked about 7. 8, I already talked about 8. 9 is a little bit different. I've gotten pretty far in 9, but I haven't completed that, but I do have the remastered version. 10, the game is good. It's just that Tidus, boy. Boy, he gets on my nerves. He gets on my nerves. Alright, so I think... well, since I'm here, let me go talk to the elder. Okay, we will do that. I don't think I had to talk to the elder at that time, at that time, but it's a lot of, like I said, walking back and forth, talking, all this other nonsense. And I didn't check to see if Ultima came back yet. I'll have to definitely see when I go back up there, especially since I got paid. Alright, so, hey, buddy. Ooh, Firaga just came back. There you go, Squall. Alright. So you think it's a silly statue? Alright. So I think you have to go back to, let's fast forward this, because like I said, it's a lot of back and forth. Go back to the elder. Ooh, Lazaka came back too. Wow. He doesn't want to make the silly statue. Okay, fair enough. Alright, now talk to the Moomba here. And follow him back to the sculptor's place. Alright, so... Wait, where's the Moomba? Where did the Moomba go? The Moomba should have been here. Did I off-screen him by accident? Uh-oh. I probably did. I'm gonna let him go first. Alright, there we go. I may have jumped the gun yeah, I probably off-screened him. Didn't give him a chance. Yep, you gotta do it. Alright, get to working. Attendant is very unhappy about that. Not the artisan. He didn't agree to help, just the attendant. So now we gotta go back and talk to the elder. Like I said, Renoa is definitely a good person to bring here if you want to get her moves together. And ooh, there we go. Yeah, Squall does have a point. Like, why are you making him build a village? Oh, this music. I forgot that they played this music when he talks about this. I'm confused. Oh, makes sense. Laguna probably, had that effect. Ah, I see. Once you take that mantle, you can't leave. It's kind of like a king, queen, president, empress, emperor. I mean, obviously they can leave. I mean, it happened plenty of times, not only in real life, but Final Fantasy wise, I should say. They can leave, but they can't just not accept the fact that that's what they have to be. So that kind of sucks that you kind of in this village forever. Once you take that mantle. Ah, you just come to terms with it. Yeah, kind of sucks. But like I said, this is Squall actually thinking about, viewing other perspectives, That's very responsible for someone in a higher authority. Alright. Sucks that the music go away when you exit the building, but whatever. Alright. Alrighty. Okay. So let's get this. And let's turn back on the fast forward here. I should probably just leave it on. Let's go to the artisan. He's pretty skilled. Oh god, okay. So that's a no-go. Let's see if the elder knows anyone. Okay. So this is what you have to do. I'm gonna have to cut because we have to go all the way back to Fisherman's Horizon and talk to a guy that actually met the Shumi. So and the place that we gotta go is where we fought the Galbadias at. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that cut, and I will meet you guys in Fisherman's Horizon after I get this drop point. So I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, welcome back. Here we are. You need to go into this house here. And you got a little Moomba. Ah, I see. Pretty cool. Also, here's a thing of an issue of Timber Maniacs. Go ahead and pick that up and talk to this guy. And Squall will relay the information about what's going on in Shumi Village. Okay, sounds like a plan. And it just jumped up into oblivion and right back down inside my body. Okay. That's not creepy at all. Alright, so now we have to head back to Shumi Village and talk to the guys. Go back to the sculptor's place. So, again, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty. Oh, wait. I think I was supposed to go back to the sculptor's house. Whoops. There we go. I mean, not sculptor, artisan. Oh, this just keeps happening. Like, I'm not hitting anything. The prompts are automatic. It's going faster because I have fast forward on, but yeah, that's automatic. That wasn't me scrolling through that. Oh, okay. Well, aw, well, that's good. Good luck to you, dude. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now let's go ahead and talk to the elder. And then once after we talk to the elder again, we will be done with this side quest. I know it's long and I know it was dull, but we got through it. And more Blizzaga. This is all just great. Alright, they're all in there. Status guard. Oh my gosh. You can put this on any GF of your choice and it will make the large status defense times 4, which means you will be immune to 4 different statuses of your choice. A great defense mechanism, especially if you're going to go up against the mob rolls in this game, because whew, mob rolls in all Final Fantasy games are a pain in the butt, and apparently you get a trophy for defeating one in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Haven't gotten to one. I think it's one of the Coliseum super bosses, and whew, I'm not looking forward to that fight. But I think you got to play through the game once in order to get to it, and then kind of like a new game plus thing. All right, so we are done with Shumi Village. We are done. And I'm actually going to go ahead and end the recorded session here because I got some editing to do. It's hot as crap in this room because I keep stuff off whenever I'm recording. So it won't get picked up. It's bad enough that y'all heard the lawnmower off and on for the last, 2-3 videos. And I apologize for that. But, schedule is tight and I record when I can. So this is what it is. So in the next video, as soon as I find it, it should be over here, around this corner. No, right over here, around this mountain range, right here. Yep, that is Trabia Garden. We are going to enter Trabia Garden and go from there. So if you would like to see more Let's Plays or weekend walkthroughs from the channel, please be sure to click on the links in the description below. But until then, you guys take care and have an awesome day.